Morning, morning, morning. I am here. Uh, it is time to collect more keystones and everything. So, yesterday I've only collected back to 20 keys from like 2 or 1, which is very rare for me. But because of the alter acceleration, I actually only got to like 2 and then I'm back. Yeah. But this is the average gear that I have, and I'm hoping that I can uh get better gear. I mean, my Guardian Bracer also got accelerated really quickly. The RNG was pretty nice. I had two different versions. One is the Lightning version, 20% with all resist, like int bit all resist or something like that. 20% lightning as my first one. I was kind of like, whatever. I know that there is a lightning version, obviously, but I was like, I'm already stuck with Azure Wrath. I was like, well, let's just go with not agreeing to use a lightning version just yet. And so I was hoping for a cold usable non-ancient, and then on the fifth one it popped up this one really quickly yesterday. So this was like a fast track on that one, except the belt was I only crafted like 4 belts or something. I just didn't want to do more yesterday before I did my GR70, I think that was. Yeah, I transitioned right before, I think. But anyway, I wanted limited crafting because I also wanted to maintain my crystals and bounty mats. My bounty mats are not very good, so I didn't want to spend too many. I just want a playable setup. Anyhow, today my Forgotten Souls is at 157. I hope to get the next 100 plus. And in terms of the altar, I actually sped up a little bit faster than what I normally used to have played. My altar is like 1 ahead, I think, 1 or 2 ahead of the usual speed. So my next goal is this node right here, so that when I do get the Aether Walker, I can basically do speed GRs. Well, mid speeds, I guess, based on my own kind of like favorite GR tier number of choice. But I've only done so far 75 into 78 into 81 into 84 yesterday. I mean, obviously before that I've done like GR20 for the Hadrix gift, and then I uh, didn't bother to do any GRs in the middle because we accelerated to T13 and T16, so it was just like I didn't need to do too many more in between. I did, however, get carried at the end, obviously, or in the halfway past the middle, where Tal Russia has problems with the Member of Twilight and the boots. When we swapped finally to a T16 because I wanted to alternate between Keystones and Greater Rift carries like GR60s or like GR60 70s. I wanted to switch back to T16 because we need keys eventually. And so, as the very first time we swap to a Nephilim Rift, uh, like after a few elite packs, I saw the pair of boots. It was the purple boots, but this is the second pair that I got yesterday when I did one of my GRs myself, I think. But my first pair was like a 799 non-ancient with 12% Meteor on it. So this is not too far from that first pair that we swapped over. Yeah, and then this necklace was actually found from checking places that I did not participate, such as Act 2 yesterday. My friend did like three places. I checked the three places in of Act 2. I only did two places of Act 2, and then I decided to do my own usual checking. And in one of the checks on the way backwards from Vidian, obviously I kind of saw that he I was obviously I have his stream on my left monitor, and so I saw that he clicked several chests, whether it's regular chest or resplendent. Usually he clicks resplendent chests, and so I decided to do my usual checking every season, where I am not a fan of split bounties due to the global drops rant that I normally talk about, and I found this amulet. Now, it's not good by any means, but when I did not officially use a necklace yet because I didn't have enough shields and I wanted to maintain the shrine clones, right? So I played not necklace until I had guardians. So as soon as I had guardians, I finally uh wanted to hope for a good necklace, and I ended up getting this one from a check. You know, I mean, it's not great. But I still maintain because I maintain my critical hit chance that I worked on because of a cool 10% credit chance orb. This is the one given from Hadrian's Gift. So this is by by no means a great one just because I checked, but in the beginning, the global drops rent is worth of a check when you're like missing stuff. And this is not the first time I've gotten a crucial item from a check. For example, several seasons, probably like about 10 seasons ago now, or something. I guess season 28. Uh, my another friend was on the way to Vidian and clicked that first resplendent chest that normally when you would do the kill streaks as a necromancer during leveling, right? He clicked that chest while he was working towards Vidian. And on the way, I decided to check from waypoint, right? And then I saw a green star, which represent that spot of that, that little hallway of chest before the turn, before the right turn into like a grid section hallway before the door. Yeah, and I saw that it was the gas gloves, the God DH gloves, and then it rolled way better than the Hades Gift gloves I got. It rolled 10% crit chance with 8% cooldown by default. So all I had to do was roll vitality or regen or something to critical hit damage. And then I used that one for ages. I think it even had either physical resist or lightning resist or fire resist, one of those top three basically. So it lasted for like a week and a half. So I, I talk about this rant in checking, especially at the early days. If you are having the mindset of those like, oh, didn't see, don't care kind of mindset, well, guess what? I've had the didn't see, don't care mindset where the global rants, it is not your fault. It is just the design problem where, um, for some odd reason, the global drops do exist. It's kind of like, you know, Rift Guardian, for example. Rift Guardian is a global drop, but you cannot complain about that one because that is like an interesting efficiency mechanic, right? Um, Whereas I think that clickables have an issue. Destructibles, however, is unavoidable or somewhat tough to avoid when, let's say, you're playing God DH and then you clear Act 5 bounties where you're in the graveyard and you clear all those urns, or even like in Act 3, the keeps, the barrels that get accidentally destroyed. Yeah, all those can give legendaries as a chance as well, but destructibles is a bit um unfortunate to go into the global rent itself. But if in terms of clickables though, I think that a lot of people tend to be efficient and not click stuff as much. But if they do click stuff, when you're in a party, it's the global drops that, uh, by the game design, it's just really, really terrible. And again, it's not just about the primals. And however, I can tell you another story that I'm gonna end with is that one of my clan leaders long time ago, uh, loved to invite two strangers for full bounties carry, and he was in charge of doing the boss bounty segments, and I was in charge of doing Act 1 through Act 4 because he knows that I love to talk about this global drops thing. So he wants me to personally have already gone through the most amount of segments so that I don't have to waste time checking, right? And it makes sense. I mean, if I'm fast enough and I do every part that I intend to check anyway, why not I'm the person that does the bounty segment so that I don't have to complain, right? Quote unquote complain. So that's what I did, and then we caught up to Act 5. I was actually faster than I expected. We caught up to Act 5. He started Miser's Will, right? And just as I was about to get to Act 5, I decided to teleport onto him, and he was about to teleport out, like literally almost going away from the bounty segment spot. I managed to teleport onto him because Act 5 is annoying to walk through the whole Urzael pathways to get to Miser's Will or any other randomized bounty segment in that zone, West March Heights or something, or whatever, comments maybe. I don't know, one of those. Um, Basically, my double primals got dropped into the two mini resplendent chests of Miser's Will bounty segment, and I wasn't there when he clicked. He was already almost teleporting out, like literally. Let's just say let's say when you know how, let's say you AFK to go to the bathroom, or you had a phone call, like a business phone call or an emergency call, or you had to pick up a delivery order or something, and you just ran back to the PC or whatever, and then you managed to click the banner of your friend before they teleport out or something. That is literally what happened. And then I saw my double primals. It's not usable, but it's still materials. So if the timing, let's say you're waiting for like 1,000 drops and then you're having a dry spell, where did your double primals go? Yes, eventually I can get a back to back as well. Then I wouldn't have known either way how fast or slow it would have been. But it was a coincidence that it happened to be a double. My first several double primals just happened to be at the Miser's Will. I mean, I was going to manually check eventually, but the timing was just that I managed to catch up to him doing boss bounties that I was busy doing the regular spots. Yeah. So this is why you always check the map when playing. Yeah. Yeah. And the funniest thing is that people, I've seen some people do really funny things long time ago where they get so bored in town, they actually go back into the closing of a regular Nephilim Rift, and then they never clicked anything on the first floor or two when they're so busy rushing for the Rift Guardian, right? But then on closing, they would TP back to town, close the rift, and then they did all their stuff, right? This is like years ago. This is like 5, 7 years ago. They would click stuff on the third and fourth floor. Basically, this is like the opposite thing of somebody would ever do because you normally want a greater, well, I'm just saying in a greater rift concept, you never actually want to go down more floors. You actually want to be a person, or you're usually a person who wants to do to complete by the first 2 floors, right? A lot. And then the person is fine not clicking anything if he doesn't want to click anything. But the weirdest part of all is that they would click when they go to the third and fourth floor that they don't expect you to go. And the reason why I saw that is because I actually uh, spotted them going back into the closing Nephilim. And it's not just once. So what this issue has is the same idea of, like, let's say, zone wide problem. So in a party, right? In a party, let's say you got Southern Highlands or the Big Jail. I think the Big Jail is a huge problem, by the way. Based on a zone wide drop activity, you are actually participating. Now we're not even talking about the global rant, global drops rant. We're talking about the zone wide rant, where, like, let's say the Big Jail, right? So somebody is TPing back to town to close. Let's just assume that somebody loves to do that, right? But someone else is still managing to teleport around or dash around or whatever around, and then as you press T to teleport back, you are still participating in quotes, right? And then you press tab and you look around, by the way, because as you're teleporting and you're looking around, you're still your character is still in it's still on the floor as a pixel, which means that what jail is really bad for is, especially, let's give a better example as to why. Let's say I'm using an in-jump setup. An in-jump setup is elite pack oriented. So since I don't have an Aether Walker yet, right? What's really bad is that the lesser the jail has an elite pack available now, the more that if somebody in a party plays the jail in a really mess, like northeast, southwest, like complete 180 opposite direction, you're gonna have stars scattered everywhere. And this is the problem with the participation issue. And that's a very small thing, but it's like the opposite of what an in-jump oriented, like, dependency is, why I don't like the in-jump version. Like, obviously there are a lot of classes that unfortunately don't have stuff like Aether Walker, which, you know, um, it's lucky that there are builds that have resource management better than in-jump, obviously, but it's not always that you play that one in comparison to other people who have that version, because that version is just better, and they want to play what they want to play during the season or during that form of gameplay, right? But technically speaking, the participation of the Big Jail in all 4 opposite directions is actually really as almost as bad as the global drops rant. All right, I ranted enough anyway, but I just thought to myself, like, this whole chain of drops thing is like, it's not so much didn't see, don't care. It's more of just you notice some things that other people obviously quote unquote know about, and yet they do it. But then when they say it out loud, they use the didn't see, don't care concept. So it's not about lying. It's more about just um, sort of omitting something. So it's not about lying, it's just omitting. Yeah. Anyway, just thought to talk about that for a bit before I actually officially start. I always tend to chain my um, intro really, really like a like crazy recap that doesn't make any sense more than half the time to go that much more of a recap. But now I'm hunting for the Aether Walker without manually crafting. So upgrading. Hopefully the Aether Walker would arrive soon, so that I can speed this up. However, my resource issue might pop up, so we will see. Oh, another pair of boots. Wow. Speaking of the boots, earlier for yesterday, the boots arrived already today. Let's see if this is a better percentage than 795 or 799 in the case of the very first pair of boots. And I tried at Kadala, by the way, yesterday, way before I got natural drop like that. Uh, boots, especially before, even before the node, it's actually feels bad. And of course, some builds where the boots is important, it feels really bad to try to gamble for boots because the chances is like terrible already. You go into the statistic problem uh in it on in addition to that. So it feels really horrible. And then yesterday I actually also got uh my very first Oculus Ring and it was an 85%. I was like quite shocked and happy. So and my followers actually worked on pretty nicely. I mean, sure, it's not 25,000 intelligence, but since I play directly an intelligence class, my enchantress is already like also fast tracked. I also decided not to play a necromancer because um not just because of the advantage of the different kind of shrine effects or whatnot from either the demon hunter or the wizard or well some other classes also. But basically, I just wanted to have a different start than playing a necromancer start for just like the first 18 to GR20. I just decided to play a wizard start. I've done a wizard start like um already like uh I think 3 different times. Most of the time I start with the demon hunter because of the like the two dagger chances. Usually that's the main reason. But other than that, ever since the altar, the necromancer was a lot better, especially in if you are in a group. I love to help with the corpse explosion, but if I know that I'm not playing in a group, I tend to go straight for the class that I intend to play. Yeah, and so I decided to go straight for the, and it saved a lot of time because of the seasonal theme too. It saved me probably like an hour and a half because I tend to take quite a bit, even leveling. Oh no. I think it's been a while since I got procced. Yesterday, I actually also, in the visions, I saw that I got hurt really terribly, even with a good shield. So just now there, I teleported into a huge puddle. And yes, uh, I love clearing the floor that I'm playing on, even though I probably should really get rid of that habit, considering I'm having such a good head start. I should actually try to get rid of this habit. But sometimes I love the see if they hide some goblin on the sides though. All right. Well, let's see let's see what the boots roll. Ooh, 831. Uh, I'll save this pair of boots, but this is not good enough. I'll save it just to show that it's improving, though. I mean, it's a lot of damage increase. I'm just looking for a bit more. So, whew. All right. All right, extract. Yeah, I need some Forgotten Souls, so I'm gonna start. But I will, from time to time, extract like one.
Unleash your power, champion.
Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm just warming up. Need more time. Your grave awaits. Not ready yet.
By the way, how's my materials looking? It's pretty balanced. 1.5, 1.6, 1.6.
I'm just warming up. Still waiting. Not ready yet.
Oh, random. Yes, new season. Started yesterday, was a Friday. Apparently, it was well, for me, it felt like 1 week early
Spirit is
because I expected it to be June 27th, as in like June 28th, a Sunday, right? It should have been this weekend as the ending, personally speaking, but it ended up probably they wanted to avoid a busy July, but who knows?
spirit is free now, Angel. Your spirit is free.
It's the clones and fourth cube slot season. So it's only useful for like the beginning several hours or week, I guess, depending on how much you play.
Need more time.
I mean, they're still helpful after 120 a little bit, but it's not by very much. Like 122, 124, they're still
Still
like
waiting.
okay-ish. But then after that, it's you're on your own.
The Rift Guardian has found me.
Oh, found the resplendent. Nice. I am in. Oh, oh. I For some reason I imagined the Aether Walker. By the way, I was like, I was really hoping for the Aether Walker to show up without me needing to spend more.
Not ready yet.
And yes, I usually tend to clear the floor that the Rift Guardian's on. I really need to stop that, but right now I'm doing clickables, hoping to speed up a bit of the Forgotten Souls that I need for the altar. And then I might as well also click some of these for the pet to salvage, since I already got the pet salvage node. And all I'm doing is making sure I didn't miss anything,
I need to go back.
because
Need more time.
sometimes it's really funny when in the beginning you're going through the motions and you're actually going faster than normal already, then you end up missing something. But I'm pretty sure I'm fine.
I
Okay.
need to go back.
You have proven yourself.
Not ready yet.
Hmm. Interesting. I should really stop extracting, huh? I mean, I still have to extract for
I've got some brand new goods you might be
the
interested.
extraction counts anyways. So, what is the weapon?
What happened with John?
Oh,
He was of your order, yet he betrayed you.
all right. Let's continue. I still need to reach at least 250. So,
Unleash your power, champion.
Still waiting. Need more time.
and I'm also hoping for the Aether Walker because I need to catch up to God DH or even the UE in terms of mobility.
I am so good. I astound myself. Still waiting.
And then I need the progress or pickup to be faster. I already got the DBs one. Usually I don't take that one soon either, but I decided to so that I can
Didn't
be
see that
faster.
coming, did you?
I've already done things that I don't normally get a little sooner. And then after the uh or pickup, I need to get the resource on crit. Because that's gonna be the next problem that I'm gonna face. And then I need to rank up uh
If only they could
the
see me
Zais and then
now.
the trapped day. My stricken and uh Bane of the Powerful are both 25 already. So I'm hoping to get at least the rank 25 for the others before going too far.
You dare attack me?
But here I'm collecting keys directly. Yes, I should be doing some bounties, but I'm kind of just wanting to get going with the keys first. Because I kind of want to stick with one content. Well, the one particular content.
Forming up. Still waiting.
I can do bounties again in a bit, but not right now. I want to stock up the keys more directly, even though yes, in Visions, if you get super lucky with the Rift Guardian floors, yes.
Not ready yet. Let us back here. Need more time.
And I really need the orb pickup.
If
How
only they
Russia
could see
without
me now.
good pickup radius? It's like such a waste of the teleport. Because you still have to walk over it.
The Rift Guardian is here.
My bags are full.
Oh,
I need to go back.
I got to spend. Dexterity one. Interesting. Alright, I got to start clearing. What did I want? Probably orbs or gloves, right? Or helmet. Probably gloves or orb. Probably orb at this
Don't be
point.
shy. What a steal. Don't forget, luck always changes.
All right.
Still waiting. Your valor inspires me. Not ready yet. Need more time. Your defenses are nothing.
All right, let's check the other side.
Not ready yet. Your defenses are nothing. Still waiting.
All right. Uh, Let me go ahead and right. I was thinking of something. One second. There we go. I just wanted to make that a little easier for myself
Not ready yet.
to respond.
Your defenses are nothing. I need to go back.
Excellent.
Should probably stop looking.
Are you strong enough to survive the trials?
Stop looking and just farm. Oh, for some reason I thought I cleared the elite already.
You dare attack me? Need more time.
Splendid. Nice. Oh, another pair of boots. Let's check this pair of boots. So today I got 831%. Oh, 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 nice. This is gonna basically enable me to get all the way to probably GR at least 110 now. Yes! What what a pair of boots. And it has pickup radius that I'm trying to work on as well. My pickup radius is so bad. Wow, this is actually amazing. This pair of boots. This is gonna probably last me for like the whole season. Wow. That is gonna last me the whole season. 7% away from perfect. I mean, sure, I need ancient eventually, but that's gonna make the Rift Guardian fight super easy now.
I am unstoppable. Still waiting. Your grave awaits. Need more time. Not ready yet.
I'm also saving a lot of keys because
Defenses are nothing.
uh this is how I want to approach uh group content. Is basically whenever we want to play in a group, I have keys. You know, the bounty materials is like whenever. I just want to have spare keys to do
I
any
am so
group
good,
stuff.
I astound myself. I am unstoppable.
I clicked manually the Death's Breath. I'm just so used to picking them up myself more than half the time. I keep forgetting. I mean, I still click on the ready Velt Crystal and Arcane Dust and reusable parts on the ground anyways. So it's not like I'm clicking anything extra.
Still waiting.
The Rift Guardian has found you.
How did you survive?
I need to go back.
What? Alright, let's double check.
I am returning to town.
Alright.
Impressive.
So I get to return favors as soon as we do GR stuff. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I'm getting pretty interesting rolls of stuff. But I also need to start getting rid of stuff. Need to extract.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
There we go. That's the first 20. Oh, I need to stop looking. I can't stop.
Enemies of the Meteor surround.
I mean, I'm also checking because I need to get the
Need more time.
pickup ASAP.
Not ready yet. I am so good. I have stamped myself. Get ready. You dare attack me?
Really? And this is why I don't like the in-jump stuff. Like, I'm pressured to make use of the in-jump, and then it contradicts
I can't pick up anything.
when I stall. I mean, it's my fault that I didn't spend my blood shards, but still. In a Visions, for example, let's say you only have one elite, and then you're like rushed.
Such a brave. What a steal. That will look nice on you.
Not ancient. Come
Not
on,
ready
Aether
yet.
Walker.
Need more time. I'm just warming up. Still waiting. Need more time.
Really?
Still waiting.
Double plague tunnels.
Your defenses are nothing. You dare attack me? Not ready yet. I'm just warming up. Still I am unstoppable.
The rift guardian is here.
How many keys is that? 6, nice.
Need more time. If only they could see me now. That is a powerful soul. Not ready yet. If only they could see me now. Need more time. Not ready yet. Still waiting. I am returning to town.
Double plague tunnels.
Not ready yet.
The ancients would be proud.
I mean, technically the first floor isn't that much. Ancient Frostburn. Aw, I don't have time for that right now.
Fate smiles on you. What a steal. That's too bad.
Nice. That's good. Gotta save those.
Are you strong enough to survive the trials?
Still waiting.
Resplendent. Aw. Nothing from the Resplendent.
Need more time.
Ocean. Which one is it? Aw, not the right one.
Still waiting.
Oh, channeling.
You dare attack me? I am unstoppable. Need more time. I am unstoppable. Not ready yet.
As soon as I get that node, I'm gonna work on some GRs.
If only they could see me now. Riches await us.
Correspondent found. Nothing again. It's so disappointing sometimes.
I need to go back. Still waiting. I am unstoppable.
Should probably also check what this game has to offer with the bounty segments actually, because I think I'm almost done with my initial key farming.
I am so good. I astound myself.
Just in case I need to leave the game.
I need to go back.
Excellent.
Those are definitely helping my... Oh yes, 254! Yes! Let's go! Let's get this. And then the next one is this one. For my resource on critical hits. Because I already worked on my critical hit chance. So I need this. But first, let's check the spots real quick. Nope. No shin bone. So I have to add my so-called counter. A rough estimate counter, by the way. I should probably also add that into that notepad, huh? Should probably do that. But it's gonna take so much to update it, though. Ah, well. I mean, I'll just have it sitting there just in case. There we go. That's a rough estimate.
I'm just warming up. Need more time. Still waiting.
And then after this, it's time for GRs after these few checks.
How does that feel? Not ready yet.
Really? Random. Okay. I was about to say, I think today this one is gonna be tough to compete. Yeah, it's gonna be very tough to compete against that pair.
Need more time.
Alright, so I need to check the other.
Didn't see that coming, did you? I need to go back.
So the only downside about updating this is not really fun. Alright. Guess I'll extract this.
Small minds, small goals. Farewell.
And then I have to start sorting out the stash again. Alright, so last check would be for the caverns. I've had like lots of icefall caves yesterday on the random checks that I did. They were all icefall caves, I think. Pretty sure. Like 5 checks or something. Something like that.
How does that feel?
Oh, first caverns. I guess it's a good way to start the day.
You dare attack me? Look,
Yes! Yes! For once! For once! Got the gibbering gemstone. Okay, that's a good start for the day.
Your defenses are nothing.
That's a really good start.
Not ready yet.
A really good start for the day. Alright, let's update the one caverns uh today. First try gemstone. Alright, that's awesome.
I am returning to town.
So, it is time for a bathroom break,
My stomach.
and then
Did you forget
we
to
will
eat?
start the GRs.
No. In fact, I decided to get the day's eating out of the way all at once. I kept at it until I couldn't take another bite.
Well, it sounds like you ate too much then.
Being a mortal is very...
Alright, I'll be right back.